What's up, people? I'm Chase Johnson Lynch, and I'm here with the Community Podcast usually. But I mean, for today, I'm kind of like taking over for the shakedown with my man Royce Rothschild, sitting in the chair here, and I'm like, doing the music thing today because today we have a special guest here in the studio with us. He goes by the name of Yunghoni. What's up, bro?
What's up? How are we?
Yo, fam. We're all good. We're all good. I mean, like, the main thing is what I thought was really most interesting about you, Yunghoni, is that you're actually very young because you're very new to the game. You're very new to the rap game, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I've only been rapping for about a year now. I started during the pandemic, and it's been uphill since then.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is crazy to me because I've dealt with many like young new artists and everything, but to start at a really a crisis for most people. I mean, can you tell me like what led you into saying now's the time that I'm going to come out with my music?
Yeah, I've been singing for years and years and playing instruments and stuff. And then in 2019, I started listening to Juice WRLD, and he was kind of like my inspiration into like melodic rap, and I kind of fell in love with melodic rap, and so I kept listening to it and finding other artists similar, and I just kind of wanted to start doing that style.
Yeah.
And so during the pandemic, I got myself a Mac and a little home studio.
Yeah.
And I started recording some terrible tunes.
Right.
But like as they progressed on, they got really good.
Yeah. I mean, when you say melodic rap and everything like that, because that could be mean things for everybody, and with this being kind of like a shakedown focus, can you give me like some inspirations for you that maybe you think, I want to go this route to melodic rap?
Juice WRLD was the main one, because it was something that I definitely hadn't heard properly before. Other than I listened to Post Malone previously, I've listened to him for a few years, but Juice WRLD was different.
Right.
Juice WRLD had something that I hadn't experienced before in listening to a song, and where like I felt the lyrics, felt the music, and like felt the passion that he put into the song. And that's something that I knew then that I wanted to do.
All right. Because, see, I'm older than you, way older. So, I mean, when you say melodic rap to me, I started thinking about Will Smith. So, please don't hurt me. But, you know what I mean? But, because, see, for me, I like, especially even when it comes to rap, because a lot of people who've been watching me, I mean, I know I've been down with the Wu-Tang, you know what I mean? But, like, it's all about the lyrics, right? It's like what they used to call back in the day conscious rap, as well, where you're saying something with your songs and your music and stuff. And I mean, like, that's why I would really be keen for people to know, what kind of music you have. Like, so for example, we're gonna go down your list a little bit, but first, being at the top, because we always ask people to do the call to action, like and subscribe, but we also like to say when we have artists on here, how can people find you and find your music? So let's put that up at front. And so, like, because you told me you were on Spotify and everything, so.
Yeah, my name is Yunghoni on everything. That's Yunghoni.
Yunghoni, all right. Honi, yeah.
Yep.
It's an interesting name, man. So, obviously, I got to ask the question, man. So, where does that come from?
It's a weird one. It's
quite
a weird one.
I don't want to say it, but it's true.
So when I decided that I wanted to be a rapper, I thought I needed a stage name because I didn't feel like my name was, stereotypical.
You mean Bob or something?
No.
All right, you don't have to tell us, bro. I know we're all on the run.
So I was in the Pilgrim pub.
Oh yeah, I know the Pilgrim. Yeah.
And I was sat there trying to think of names, and every single name I thought of was terrible. And I came up across Yunghoni. Nice. And I thought that because I had honey tattooed on my arm, I thought, oh yeah, that'd be sick. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't find any Instagram usernames that were there. They were all taken. So I thought, okay, I'll just spell it Honi.
Here we go.
I just went from there, and then people started calling me Honi. Yoni, and Jody still calls me Yoni.
Yoni, I can see Jody doing that and everything. And shout out to Jody. I mean, probably we mentioned Jody all throughout this podcast or something. But but that's cool. I mean, like, you're from Liverpool, right, and everything like that. So Liverpool is a city for creativity all up and down. But being that you're like new, you started out saying, okay, I'm going to become a rapper. I'm going to be doing this melodic rap and stuff. And you got your own home studio, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what you do? Start out with like an Ableton, Logic, and all that.
Logic,
kind of
yeah.
Yeah.
I started out with just a Mac, Logic, microphone, monitors, interface, and headphones.
Yeah.
And I haven't really changed since then.
And it's not really a big investment, is it? I mean, because a lot of people are doing that, especially during the pandemic, right? It's kind of like, I'm going to just put all this stuff together, like Henry Cavill or something, But in that aspect, though, it's not that easy making music. I mean, and you started this on your own, but you also have some mates that we are familiar with, like Emperor Ellie and all that kind of stuff. And so, would you go into his studio at the same time you were building your own studio, or?
Well, that actually came later.
Oh, okay.
So I'd met Jody like a year or two before at a bus stop. And we haven't.
Was he dressed like Jody dresses though?
He was dressed exactly like with the bag at the front and everything.
Oh my God!
And we happened to be heading the same direction, and we got on two of the same buses together.
Yeah.
And he was chatting to me about like the studio and how it was sick and all this, and I thought, oh yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
And I got in contact with him. Didn't speak to him for a long time, and then he went live on Insta with Emperor in their studio, and they were like, yo, Yunghoni, you need to get on this song. I'll put you a verse on.
Yeah.
And then I ended up coming in the next day, putting a verse on. And then I've been working with Emperor mainly ever since.
Wow. I mean, that's how it is. I mean, I guess we got to say that, Jody has his own style. And in a way, like, you have your own style, and then I was asking, so what? You got like a stylist? What's up, bro? What's going on? And you saying you doing this all your own? So like, talk me through it, bro.
Absolutely. I think when I was younger, I dressed whatever was there, just comfort. Don't care about color.
Give me an example.
And then I'm sure there's a picture of me somewhere where I've got like, bright green shoes and like grey trackies.
And how many times you get beaten up for this?
Oh, probably too many. No. But yeah, then throughout high school, I was all into like the skater look, and like because I was skating back then, I used to do that often. And then coming out of high school, came to college, and I was like, oh, mad, I can wear whatever I want.
Yeah.
Like,
well, on clothes now. Yeah.
So my style kind of changed like and developed over the years. And then as I started getting into rap and like, like that culture where like, there's the chains and the bright clothes and expensive clothes and everything, I kind of like took that onto my own self as like, I definitely want the chains, I want the tattoos, and like I want the clothes. I want to stand out.
Well, yeah, no, exactly. But, let's talk a little bit about that, because it's like, confidence is not easy to come by, right? And it's not like you just say you're born with it or you're not, but it's like, it takes bravery to be your own person, it's like to create a look, as you're doing and everything else like that. And so that's why I find it funny when you said that you met Jody at a bus stop, because it's kind of like, you must be down when I'm down with or something, right? And I mean, so did you find that was hard growing up, finding your tribe, so to speak?
I think so. Yeah, I've been in and out of a lot of different friendship groups. Had a lot of different types of people come and go. And I think it's just there's a lot of people that like influenced me that I've known, and a lot of people who haven't. But I think I'd mostly like attached my own style to like the rap culture of like I wouldn't say SoundCloud rappers, but more like the rappers that are big, but like mainstream big.
Yeah. Like, give me an example. Big rapper.
The Baby.
The Baby?
Yeah, like he's wearing the big chains and...
Oh my God, I think I heard of this guy,
Yeah.
Oh my God, I think he was on Saturday Night Live or something like that.
Probably.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. That's crazy. You know what I mean? That I mean. That kind of threw me there for a second. But I mean, so anyway, so this whole thing about like growing up and feeling like this difference, it must have been influenced into your songs, right? So like I mean, you told me you had like 3 videos that you done. So well, I'm just kind of curious as to like, is any of these songs kind of like reflecting this kind of like proud to be me or whatever?
I definitely wear my own style in each of the videos. One's bright pink coat, one's big fur coat, and the other one's again big fur coat. But again,
Is it a pink fur coat?
Unfortunately, not. No.
You know, I got to tell you, I got you beat, bro. I wore a pink fur coat right for Halloween once. I was like the pink barbarian and shit. You know what I mean? I had a Hagar to help.
Sick.
Listen, man, I'm just weird that way. But I would thought me and you were gonna be like surprised. But I mean, no, I mean like so that's your style. But I meant your tracks. Like, is there a track that you had created that you know that is about this pride in yourself kind of stuff?
I'm not too sure. You know, most of the songs that I write at the moment or have written at the moment are like, you know, love type songs, heartbreak or like.
Yeah, we all know that, bro.
Yeah, like that kind of thing. But yeah, there's a lot more different things that I'm gonna write in the future, so I don't know what it's gonna be.
Well, all right. Listen, suggestion. Should write about that because then when people can like latch on to what your lyrics are saying, that is like in their struggle, right? Then that's more where your audience comes from. You know, it's kind of like there's something that he's saying that I relate to, and that's really cool. So when you showcase yourself as this is, I'm proud to be me, right, and everything like that. And so I'm doing my own thing and stuff like that. That's what it means. Like, then I should be proud too. You know, it's kind of like I don't know who that rapper was, man. Some kind of Bubba Sparks guy, I think. I don't know if you remember him, man. It shows you my age. But, you know, like, you know, they had a little mini version.
Okay.
Can you imagine the little mini version of Yunghoni? I could right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, that kid that's like, yeah, man, I'm going to do what I fucking want to do.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm trying to tell you. All right. Well, then tell me about these 2 music videos you already had done then. I mean, like, what are the songs and, you know, what they're about?
The first one was Sober Up, and that was kind
Sober
of...
Up?
Sober Up.
Okay, yeah.
Me and Emperor, that's our song together. And we had a plan to shoot a music video for another song that we have got called Molly. But
is that about Molly, like in the drug Molly? Or about Molly, that girl Molly?
Maybe.
Okay,
maybe
yeah. All right. Okay. That's cool.
We couldn't get the props for that video, so we decided we just do like an impromptu shoot and just record a video for Sober Up. Turns out it came out great, or pretty great for what we had at the time. And we just, everyone had drinks, everyone was getting drunk, and we just handed the camera around to people, and everyone shot the video.
Right.
And then Sober Up was a mad one. Actually, we wrote the song, filmed the video, put them all together, everything edited within like a week. Yeah. And that was all ready to go before the start of 2021.
All right. And stuff. I mean, like, again, this is like your new fresh career, and already you got like 2 videos out, you know. And I had asked you, it's like, yeah, so like, you got like a camp or a crew? You say, no, man, I'm just my own guy. And I'm like, well, already it sounds like you're working with a couple of people more than once. Yeah. I mean, you know what it is. It's like it's not like you're in a collabo team like So Solid Crew or the Wu-Tang, but it's like, you know, you got lads that you know you're doing different things with, and it's like it's cool. I mean, how do you find it? Is it better working with people like yourself that is already out there?
I find working with people is easy, but like I know what I want, and I want like perfection in songs almost as far as I can get. Yeah. So if something sounds wrong, it needs to be changed to sound right. Yeah.
So then is this where like basically so these first 2 videos that you did with these guys, Joe the Lead combined, Emperor and Jay, now you got another video that you're about to drop. right? And so obviously, hey man, we're always about the new and what's coming out there. So like this video that's dropping on the 23rd of July,
No, it's the song on the 23rd of July.
Did I tell that? All right, well that's what I meant. I said video, I know. So the song is dropping on the 23rd of July, but the video is dropping on the 6th of August.
That's the one.
Listen, man, I got notes, bro.
Hey.
Break Me.
Break Me.
Yeah, man. So hit me off, man, because this sounds like you wanted to do your own thing, like you just said, and like you went to a different crew, production team.
This is another one with Emperor as well.
Oh, right. So, but it was a different team that shot it.
Yeah.
Hamnet films and stuff.
Yeah, Hamnet Photography Films, I think.
Yeah.
So this one we kind of like planned it before because it's a pop punk type tune, like
Pop
Blink
punk?
182, MGK's current kind of sound.
Okay.
And we planned for the music video to be like I sing to one girl, Emperor sings to another girl, and then like in the end there's like a big fight.
Right.
But one of the girls cancelled on us last minute, so
This is I hate this thing when this happens, bro. Anyway, go ahead.
but it worked out for the best because
did it?
we changed the whole storyline, and you'll have to wait and see it in the video, but it works a lot better.
It works a lot better.
I
don't know, man. Let's see, 2 guys, 2 girls, and one doesn't show up. How does that work better? We will see. If it breaks me, we will see and everything. But tell me, what was the difference in working with this different type of crew when you did this project, or was there a difference?
I think there was difference. I felt like it was a lot more professional.
Yeah, well, that's what I want to ask. What I'm trying to break to. It's like, how was it different?
Well, it was a lot more professional in terms of timekeeping, and each shot was planned instead of just
It's like a storyboard.
Yeah, instead of just going around and just
dance in front of the camera.
Yeah, it was more like, okay, so what we're gonna do now is this, and then we're gonna go here, do this. That's the follow-up shot from that, and it kept going like that, and the video came out great.
They always do, bro. And I mean, it doesn't take you much to plan things out and everything. So I'm definitely really excited to see that and everything. So where did these videos? Where can people see the previous videos and this new one when it comes out?
On Emperor's YouTube channel.
All right, on Emperor's page. So you don't have your own channel yet?
I do, but the music videos are better on his because he's already got our other ones.
Well, I guess that makes sense and everything like that. So like the whole thing about it is that like as an artist that is rising, right? Because I mean, pretty much, would you say you've hit your first year yet? Like your year anniversary kind of thing?
Yeah,
because you said you started during the pandemic and stuff.
It was about a year ago that I started.
About a year ago, yeah. I mean, but then like, so I was asking you like, like if you ever, done any shows, like local shows and stuff. You said you haven't done any things yet.
Not really. I've done shows in the past, but never for like rap. Like it was like, oh yeah, pop songs or covers and stuff like that, but it was never rap.
Now I don't think we really kind of like ascertained that, because I know you mentioned that you were playing different things. So were you singing pop initially?
Yeah, originally I wanted to be a singer-songwriter with just an acoustic guitar, kind of similar
to like an Ed Sheeran?
Ed
kind
Sheeran,
of thing?
yeah.
Why not?
And then I switched up completely, wanted to be the frontman of a band. And then again, switched up, wanted to be a rapper, but now that's something that I'm definitely sure on.
Oh, right. So what? I mean, so your previous styles, I mean, is that out? Did you ever do videos with that or anything?
Never did videos, but there was some similar songs out on SoundCloud, but they're not there anymore.
Yeah.
A little while back.
I mean, were you Yunghoni then, or were you somebody else then?
For a little time on SoundCloud, I was firstly Yunghoni, but before that, I wasn't in it.
Yeah. This is the brother who don't want people to know who he is and where he's from. I get it, bro. You know what I mean? No, but you don't think that's interesting that like a person could go through those different layers? Like it's like trying to like figure yourself out. Would you say that's what you're trying to do?
Yeah, definitely.
And stuff, because when I had asked you before about what your inspirations were and everything like that, it's kind of like it seems like you're constantly like what do you call that? It's not like I would say like a butterfly in a chrysalis, but you're kind of like constantly changing, and everything like that. So, I just find it admirable, because we're catching you at a stage and stuff like that, and so that's pretty interesting. So, what do you think what's the dream now then, Yunghoni? I mean, where are you looking to go? Because, I mean, you said to me, well, I plan on doing shows and everything like that. So where you want to go from here? 3 videos in.
I want to go everywhere. I want to be doing tours of the UK, of Europe, of America, of the world. And I'm planning to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because, because you need management and all that, don't you think? Or do you feel that we're in a society now where we could do it ourselves and stuff like that? We could release our music on Spotify and Tidal and all that kind of stuff. Or who needs this management thing?
I think
what's your opinion on
it
that?
It depends on the situation.
But I mean, I just want to know where you're thinking of that, though.
Currently, I've not got like much in the way of shows. I've got a few shows coming up later this year, but nothing of major like capability. So I don't think a manager would be on the cards at the moment because it's not something that I need.
Yeah.
But if I was to be doing a massive European or American tour,
Ooh.
I'd want someone to be there that would, make sure I'm doing what I'm meant to be doing.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I just think that it's cool because Americans, they just love that English accent, man.
Yeah.
I mean, same as like, English love the American accent. So it's like, it's always about like finding your way into that spot over there, isn't it? I mean, I remember, what are those guys? The Zoo Times, like when they did Valerie, they decided to shoot that in America, and then they blew up. But I remember when I was going to the FAC, watching them at the Liverpool film night, and they were shooting their videos on like cameras where it was like all night vision and shit. They did like about 2 videos, like it's just brothers from Liverpool or whatever and everything, and crap. But hey, one song, man. Yeah. That's all it takes. One song, man. Break Me Maybe.
Break Me Maybe, the one.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. You never know and stuff like that. So I mean, like, what I want to ask you is like, if I take the shakedown route of this, right? So I'm going to ask you 2 things. 1, you might be cool with. 2, you might be uncomfortable with, right? So first one, you're cool with. We always, if we're on a shakedown, we have to ask you your sick list, right? So your sick list would be your top 5, right?
Yeah.
That'd be like the sick list. So because you are, you have your pop background and your rap background, I just want to know your top 5, rap songs. Hit me, bro.
Of like other artists?
Yeah, man, not yours, bro. Okay. Not yours, man. It's not about you.
Okay.
It involves you.
Of course, it might take me a while.
Come on, bro.
Black and White by Juice WRLD.
You on this Juice WRLD, bro?
I am deadly onto this Juice WRLD. Pikachu by the Kid Laroi.
Ooh. Is that Pikachu like in like Pikachu?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Gosh, it's a hard question.
No, man, because it's like what's my top shit on my phone?
Wait.
No, you can't get it wrong.
Blood on My Jeans by Juice WRLD.
What are my jeans?
Blood on My Jeans.
Damn, man, that sounds sick.
Flaws and Sins by Juice WRLD and Won't Let Go by Juice WRLD.
Listen, man, all I gotta say is that Juice WRLD album, man, is gonna like go over big on Spotify now and stuff like that because that's all he listens to.
Yeah.
And everything. Okay, man. So now I should have asked you this question before we started, right? But because, in talking to artists and, inspire, it's like, I'm going to ask you to give a 16-bar freestyle. Now, you can't say no because if I already asked you, I should have signaled him. You can hit me up.
I ain't got anything in my head at the moment.
And in your head, it's supposed to be your own song, man. You're promoting your own stuff. He said, nah, but I ain't got no music, man. No backing track or nothing, man. You killing me, bro. You killing me. and stuff. All right, man. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna help out my man here, right? You know, and everything. So I'm gonna act like I didn't ask this question because I don't want to embarrass the brother. Now he's forcing me to edit this show. So, so anyway, so what I was gonna ask, the second thing I was gonna ask you there, Yunghoni, is right, is that like if you can perform with anyone. Right, and everything when you do shows and stuff like that, like this be your fantasy performance, right? You know, so you could pick a person, and it can't be Juice World, right? Who would you want to perform with?
Ski Mask.
Ski Mask.
Ski Mask, the Slump God.
And I know I'm old, man, but you hit me with people I haven't heard of. But I'm hoping that we have a young audience that knows who they are. And everything. So, yeah, so you would like to perform with Ski Mask then, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He's got an energy that I love. And his songs are like, they're bouncy, and I know they go off on stage.
Yeah. I mean, it probably would be exciting, for people to, follow your trajectory, to find your videos, because not many artists have one video, but you got 3 and stuff like that, and then when you get out there and say, yeah, well, you know what? I saw my man Yunghoni right there on that Shakedown show that was combined with the community podcast here on Big Condo Online and everything. So, Yunghoni, man, I just want to thank you for joining me here in the studio,
thank you very
man.
much
Hopefully this is like the first of many interviews for you and everything. So I hope you had a good time here with us and stuff like that, as we had with you and everything. So, this is Yunghoni. Please watch him out. And once again, hit me with your socials, because now this will be your socials for how people can find you. Are you on Insta and all that other kind of stuff? But it's as Yunghoni, as you said, because you're on all the platforms as Yunghoni, right?
Exactly. Yunghoni, Yunghoni on everything.
Is there no underscore or anything, bro?
What's that?
Is there no underscore in between
Nothing.
any of that? Nothing, man. Nothing in between you and Yunghoni. I'm just letting you know. Well, Yunghoni, thanks a lot for joining me here, man, and everything. Keep an eye out on this, brother. It sounds like something that is hot and live.
Thank you.
That. I try to be all hip with that. You're all cool, brother.
Thank you.
All right, man. So I'm Chase Johnson Lynch. This has been the Community Oh, shit. This has been the Community Podcast, special edition of the Shakedown here on Big Condo Online. Give us a watch, like, and subscribe. Call in action. Ring the bell, because what? I'm out of here.